Alright, hello, and welcome. Welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me, again. Can you believe it? Back at it, once more. Oh, hey, the ad break just ended, too. Hello, people who were in the ads for all of, 5 seconds. I hope you're doing well. Oh, it's Thursday. I'm so tired. And you know why I'm tired? I haven't had an energy drink yet. I have a new flavor of Monster here. It is a monster juice called Viking Berry. I'm going to read the blurb on the side of the can to see if it actually tells me what the flavor is, or like other monster varieties, it tells me exactly fuck all, and then I have to go Google it. Let's take a look. The Vikings were valiant warriors who loved a good drink. They saved the very best of what they gathered, grew, bartered, and pillaged for their celebratory feasts. Inspired by wild Nordic berries and Scandinavian fruit comes Juice Monster Viking Berry. Do Vikings drink mead? Vikings strike me as a mead drinking type, but I don't know. I don't actually know for sure. Like nothing you've ever tasted, Viking Berry blends real fruit juices and exotic flavors for a whole new taste experience. Loaded with our world-famous Monster Energy blend to power you through your next adventure. Grab your drinking horn and take a swig, Skull. What the fuck did they just call me? No. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that told me nothing. As to be expected. As to be expected of Monsert. Let's see. What flavor is Viking Berry Monster? Sweet, tart, and ever so slightly sour. The idea of Aronia Berry. Okay, well, Google's stupid AI thing is saying blackberry and black currant. It's black currant and blackberry mainly, along with other dark berries. Okay, well, let's go ahead and give this a try. Because I am so fucking thirsty. And I need some energy in me. Ooh, that's kind of nice, actually. I don't mind that one bit. That's going to give me the energy to get through this stream. But yes, hello, and welcome. It's me, Gage, once more. What's been going on? It's officially our second stream since debuting the new model. And that's still going well. My CPU usage is still as low as it can be, which is nice. Big news for today. So, I give me. I feel like I've discussed this before. Good Old Games, the shop platform that's run by, I believe, CD Projekt Red, or CD Projekt. It's a soft J, right? Because they're Polish? I'm pretty sure. I think it's CD Projekt. Anyways, Good Old Games, their platform for buying and selling games has, we may have talked about this before, it has a new category, or a new endeavor that's all about game preservation. Basically, taking older games that, in a lot of cases, are difficult to find, and in some cases more difficult to play, and making them not just available, but available in such a way that they can be played on current hardware, and making sure that those stay updated so that these games are always available to everybody, which is cool as hell. And today, they've added a couple games to that particular library that are notable in terms of the sort of things that I play on my stream. Um, I don't want to say lesser, but realistically speaking, in terms of like the nature of the preservation, I would say that it is probably like the lesser of the two. We've got Fear Platinum Edition is on Good Old Games now. Hello, G-Man, welcome. Fear Platinum Edition is of course the base game of Fear 1, along with its two standalone expansions, Fear Extraction Point and Fear Perseus Mandate. Perseus Mandate being a personal favorite of mine. So that is, I believe, currently on sale for like $1.99, which is fucking steal, let me tell you. But the big thing is that they are also selling, they've also got a sale going on, and what was added today to that particular category was Silent Hill 4: The Room for PC. Now, if you're not familiar with the lore of the various versions of Silent Hill, Silent Hill 4 PC was, especially like the Good Old Games version, was notorious for years because it just didn't fucking work right. None of the hauntings that you're supposed to have to deal with in the apartment actually ever popped. And it was considered basically like the worst version of the game. Now, the good news is that with its addition to Good Old Games Preservation Library, they have actually fixed it. They fixed the game. It's good now. It is the correct. Everything functions. Everything functions properly. I'm moving my head a lot more with this model because now it translates to what you see on the screen. It's amazing what happened. Like, I'm in my hands a lot, generally speaking, when I'm like talking about stuff. I can only imagine that when I do eventually get hand tracking, that is going to increase exponentially. What was I saying? Silent Hill 4: The Room. Right. So Natalie's trying to send a message on the other side. Natalie's here, by the way. Oh yeah, sure. Is it the thing discussed? The thing previously discussed? Okay. One second. But that basically kind of rockets the PC version of Silent Hill 4 into, I think, being the best and most accessible version of that game. Because, like, previously, I would say the most accessible version of that game is, you really only have, like, the PS2 and the Xbox versions, where, like, you would need to have a PS2 or an original Xbox/Xbox 360, which is, of course, what I played it on. When am I gonna play Silent Hill 4: The Room on stream again? I like just played it last year. I feel like I need to give it a little bit more time to marinate. Wait, what's that okay for? What is that? It is topical, you're right. Anyway. Bleh. Excuse me. I do like Silent Hill 4. Silent Hill 4 is probably my favorite. I don't know if I would. No, hold on. Silent Hill 4, I think, is my favorite underdog Silent Hill game. I say this as somebody who is a big Silent Hill Downpour fan. Silent Hill 4 doesn't get, like, nearly as much love as, like, 1 through 3 get. Which isn't to say, like, it gets more love than, like, anything Western developed, really. Save for, like, Silent Hill 2 Remake, which I feel like is very well regarded at this point. Good, man. Ugh. But yeah, I would definitely say Silent Hill 4 is not quite as well regarded as, say, Silent Hill 1 through 3. Also, we're going to go ahead and get started now. I'm going to get the... But, like, God. Some of the best music in the original game. Some of Yamaoka's best work. Atmosphere is fucking immaculate. Hello, Indoto. Welcome, Marty. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Marty! Marty in the chat, yo. I've been listening to TV Off a lot recently. I'm just thinking about mustard. I don't even like mustard. Like the condiment. DJ is fine. DJ and mustard make good beat. Where the fuck is my controller? Oh, here it is. Hold on. I got it. 1 second. Okay. Alright. I am recognizing an issue with my new setup here. So, for a little bit of a peek behind the curtain, previously I had a mic arm that I kind of have connected to the back of my desk. That I used for my Blue Yeti. But I was recognizing an issue with my re-debut, where there were two things that were happening. Either I was close enough to the mic to be heard well enough, but the mic was blocking my face from the camera that does my facial tracking, or I was in full view of the camera for the facial tracking, but I was too far from my mic to be heard properly. And in an effort to fix this issue, I have opted to switch my mic to its table stand, which I've only got one of the screws for it, so I'm a little concerned about that. But now I am recognizing that might be a problem because I usually hold my controller out in front of me, but now there's a mic there. Well, we'll figure it out as we go. Alright. Yeah, I can just hold it behind it. Yeah, I think that should work. Alright, so last time, we're in Ilmeg, the land of the Fae. And we're here to find a friend of ours. Also, Minfilia's here. Hi, Minfilia! Who is also not Minfilia. It's complicated. There was a whole thing last stream, don't worry about it. She's kind of like the Avatar. As in The Last Airbender. As in The Legend of Korra. Natalie asked me a bunch of questions about Legend of Korra recently, and I started thinking about Legend of Korra and how much I fucking loved Legend of Korra. Good show. Good show. A little rough at the beginning. But otherwise, really liked it. Absolutely failed by the network. I'm trying my best to remember, but it feels like peering through fog. It's like Silent Hill out here. Alright, Thancred, what are we doing? Ilmeg, the Fairy Kingdom. Oh, it is spelled A-E. Okay. It's always a toss-up, a little bit. Thancred is trying to think his way out of the present predicament. So, okay. I think I might be a little bit sick. I think I might got some kind of a cold. And I started noticing it after yesterday's stream when I was doing all those funny voices for the characters. So I'm going to take it easy today, and I'm not going to do voices for anybody. So you're saved my attempts at doing an authentic Irish accent for our Fae friends. What is that? That dragon's coming right at me. Oh god. No, that's fine. Alright, as it stands, we cannot hope to find the way to Urianger. For that, we must convince the pixies to lift the spell. From what I could make of the voices, the creatures want to play with us. If that is the case, they should permit us to find their village, Lidahran. Lidahran! I told myself no funny voices. Strongbad is going to destroy my throat. Don't take that out of context. Don't do it. Come, I have a sneaking suspicion this path will lead us directly into their midst. Oh, and I should mention that Minfilia has been informed of our situation. Of the different worlds in our mission, you may consider her an ally. Oh, sick. Good on ya, kid. Kiddo. Kidski. Pumpkin. Is it a pumpkin situation? Anyway. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Flower basket. Foul baby. Oh, he just wants a hug. He was looking for a hug. I'm gonna give that guy a hug. Take a drink. I really like this. I might need to add this one to the rotation if I start, like, committing to Monster again. I'm gonna need to compare, like, prices, because I've been doing a lot more Celsius recently. But Celsius flavors, especially, like, the 16-ounce cans, well, I guess specifically the 16-ounce cans, tend to be pretty straightforward. Like, they've got a strawberry dragon fruit flavor. That one's probably my favorite. There's an orange sickle one. There's a mango one. There's blue raz. Gotta love blue raz. Big blue raz guy over here. Natalie, I feel like we've had this discussion before. Blue raspberry or green apple?
Blue raspberry.
Yeah. I do like green apple, though. I don't know which one I like more, though. I think I like blue raspberry because it goes against God. Like, a blue raspberry isn't a real thing. A green apple is, though. And that which spits in the face of the divine is always going to taste much better. Let's go talk to Alpha now. The sense of disorientation is quite overwhelming. I cannot take a dozen steps without forgetting whence we came. Consider blue apple, blapple. Oh, fuck. I didn't think about that. Science needs to get on some shit. There's not a soul in sight, yet I feel eyes all over us. Bleh. What's up, kiddo? There was a plant which might help us, if only I could remember what it looked like. Thancred, shit's kind of fucked right now. I don't know if you've noticed. You know what I need to get? I need to get, like, a clip-on mic or something. Like, I know they make, like, really good clip-on mics. I think that would solve my problem. Of, like, oh, I gotta fucking figure out where to put this big-ass microphone so that I can be heard properly. Well, here we are, yet the pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their games have already begun. In which case... Eicheld, there's a variety of plant native to these parts with a distinctive furled tip. Looking grass is its name, so called because it can be used to spy pixies, believe it or not. I'll explain how I know all this later, but first, I need you to help me find some. Oh, if a voice calls to you, under no circumstances should you respond. You will only subject yourself to further mischief. Also, they might kill you. Ah yes, the shrubs here are so nice. Love the decor. Yeah, there's definitely nothing terrifying about these. None of them are secretly hot bunny men. Remember, the plant is a furrowed tip, and I cannot stress this enough, but do not respond to any voice you hear. Yes, Fankwood. Face Squub. Why would you say that about them? I'm sure Arden has no... I think it's Andon? Isn't it Andon? You search the scrub, but find nothing resembling looking grass. Suddenly, a voice rings out. Hee hee hee. Greetings, mortal. What is your name? Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. They're going to steal... Oh, you don't have a name? How very, very sad. I could have had so much fun with it. Hee 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 hee. Don't fucking tell Faye your name. Don't do that. Don't... It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Could very well be I do not remember the spelling all that well. It's fine. If a Fae asks you for your name, don't fucking tell them. Trying to save your life here. Ah, bumped my mic. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a new problem for me to deal with. What about directions? I don't know. You search the scrub but find nothing resembling looking grass. Suddenly a voice rings out. What is it you seek, child? Perhaps I can help you find it. Don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it. Don't think it's, don't say it. Da pee pee poo poo man. Such a rude child and too clever by half. I shall seek my fun elsewhere. I remember that was like, that's one of those like joke images that like got rapidly like circulated so to the point that like nobody remembers it was Chris Straub that made that. Please, I just want face scrub. Interacting. Searching the scrub, you find what appears to be looking grass. Suddenly, a voice rings out. Oh, a visitor. Where are you from, pray tell? Don't fucking say nothing. Perhaps this one's hard of hearing. Ahem, what brings you here? Don't fucking say anything. Ah, stone deaf, how boring. Still, picking plants at our village is as good as indulging in our hospitality. Who are we to turn you away? Stay a while. Stay forever. Her body begins to feel heavy. Oh, God. Bankred. Help. I take it you met with some trouble. Apologies for subjecting you to that. Can I assume from your presence that you managed to find us some looking grass? Yeah, I got it. Ow, fuck. I put my elbow on the edge of my desk and it slipped off. Yes, this is the stuff. Thus armed, we should be able to see through the pixie's veil of invisibility, and seeing them is the first step to dealing with them. Next step, murder. Come, let's gather everyone and put our Uriange's little trick to good use. What'd you say, Ann?
Rain. Bug spray.
Ah. That is pretty good. Give the pixies a nasty quaff. Ugh. Nose sniffly. Eye of Thundara, give me sight beyond sight.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
I have found you, the game is over, is what he said. Ah, theme of whimsy.
No, we are I recognize their souls. These two have been here before.
Look, twins! How adorable!
Oh!
Leave with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
Oh yes, Urianger,
Cracking my
the
knuckles.
peculiar one. In return for a place in Elmed, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
Yeah, it sounds like Urianger.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I don't want to.
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we?
Should we?
Would we?
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
What if I ate one?
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition.
Okay.
You first lend us a helping hand, or 2, or 3.
What if I ate them?
Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urianger, Pixie's honor.
My man Thancred is already
Well,
exhausted.
there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
Alright. Scholar should be able to... What, eat them? I haven't played Scholar, so... How about a carbuncle? No. Carby could eat them. But what if just me? What if just I did that? Munch. Natalie, would you eat a pixie?
Yeah.
Okay. I probably should have guessed the answer to that, honestly. That was Bush League. Sul Uin aches for your attention. Oh, look at me, I have a task for you. Lina Haran is our beloved village, and we want it to always look lovely, and it can't look lovely without flowers blooming, and no flowers bloom lovelier than Everblooms! I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. So here are some Everbloom seeds. Take them and sow them here, there, and everywhere around the village. Simple as a dimple, yes? Sure. Simple as a dimple. Simp as a dimp. That doesn't sound right. Simp dimp. Do 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 do. Simp dimp. Do 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 do. Simp dimp. Do 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 do. Tap 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 tap. Simp bam bam. Bam bam bam. Bam bam bam. Bam bam ba 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 ba. Scholar has a move that's colloquially referred to as eating your fairy. Pixies would just be differently flavored, like Cool Ranch fairies. Oh, I can't wait for the flowers to bloom. Perhaps I'll make pretty curtains out of them. That's nice. Da 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 na 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 na. Da na 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 na. I remember I ended up spending a lot of time in Lead Thran just between the Allied Society quest that's here and then the custom deliveries, so it's just this music is just... Ugh. Worms its way into the soft meats of your brain. Soft meats. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Soft meats. Why do I have Bing Bang stuck in my head so much? That song also works its way into the soft meats of your brain. Good old earworms. Pixie's probably got something called an earworm. Good King Moggle, good King Mog, Lord of all the land. Kupo! There's so much music in this game that just, like, really sticks with you. And I like that. I like that, you know? God, I gotta see... if they release the music for, like, Fight 4 of the Arcadian at some point. Helping us grow flowers, are you? They'll make this house look so much lovelier. There used to be a city of mortals here, a great big bustling place called Verbert or Bervert or some such. Bervert. Pervert City, Norvrant. But the Sin Eaters came and everyone disappeared. Fucked up. Somebody fighting a titty spider over there. Oh, they won. Good for them. Since then, we pixies have been living here, and we've given the old houses our touch. Lovely, don't you think? Whoa. Incoming. Where's my chocobo? Don't. Hey kids, how you holding up? I was asked to retrieve a garland from a tree branch. The wind blew it there, the pixie claimed. Questionable premise aside, the dragoon's jump would have been useful for this task. Alpha no misses his Dinian so much. So I'm supposed to bring them a plank of wood. That has no wood grain. Ha. Ha. Ah. And best of luck to you. That just reminds me I need to start, like, cataloging any reference to Homestar Runner I make, because and best of luck to you is a Homestar reference. I just couldn't tell you specifically where it's from. I did your shit, man. You're done sowing the seeds? Thank you. This shall help lead it on, live up to its name, which means flower house. In case you weren't aware. Flower house. House of flowers. Yeah. Oh. Crack my bones. Alright. We weren't always here, you know. We used to live deep in a lush forest. It was beautiful beyond compare, but almost all of it was swallowed up by the light. For a while we roamed, but eventually we found a place that men had abandoned. Together with our fellow Fey folk, we decided to make it our new home. The land of everlasting spring. This is our home, and it could be yours too. Forever and ever and ever. I should watch The Shining again. Good movie, The Shining. Where's Benphilia? Is that her over there? Let's see how she's doing. I feel like I haven't gotten to really know her. How you doing, girl? If the pixies offer to take you somewhere, take them up on it at your peril. That's the very first thing Oriange taught me. Damn. Oh, you're Oriange's friend. Welcome to our village. Stay a day or 4, or forevermore. I'm good. Oh. Jesus. One could say she doesn't know her either. I see what you've done. I see what you've done here. You think you're so fucking clever. Well, you are. Wulsigwin. Wulsigwin thirsts for your kindness. Well, lucky for you, I'm a tall drink of water. Mortal, mortal, hear my plea. Our precious children are thirsty, and I need you to bring them water. Who are our children, you ask? Why, they're the leafmen you see standing about our village. Adorable, aren't they? Now, you'll need to go to Longmere Lake to draw the water. Once you have it, see that our children have a good drenching. Slurp. Oh, but be warned, the Fwath make their home in the lake. They tend to play rough, so have care. I think this area has my least favorite dungeon of Shadowbringers. I don't remember liking this one very much. I cannot spell slurp. Save me. Well, slurp was fine. Are Moogles considered Fae? In this context? Undyne from Undertale. As a joke. At least I know I ran a lot for Trust. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest. Not a fan. I think it's... I feel like... Okay, hold on. I think it's just that I don't like the first couple dungeons in Shadowbringers, because I feel like I complained about the last one too, especially like the last third of it, if I recall correctly. You know what? I don't think I like the Raktika one either, now that I'm thinking about it. No, that's not true. Raktika is definitely like, I think, okay. I think what it is that I ran this one and the Raktika one a lot. The Raktika one I remember running a lot because I think I was trying to get the Great Sword from that dungeon, because it's the closest to Cloud's Buster Sword. Blah. Excuse me. And I wanted Cloud's Buster Sword. You must understand, it was important. But they don't got the Buster Sword. The only time you get Buster Sword is when you melee DPS and you do the big attack, the limit break. Then you get Buster Sword. None else. No other times. Fuck, I'll take his sick-ass fucking Advent Children's Sword. Honestly. I really like that one. You've given water to our children? Thank you ever so much. They're all very dear to us. They wandered into Ilmeg as stray mortals, but we grew attached to them and decided to take them in. You and yours would have been our children too, but the enchantment didn't catch as well as we'd hoped. It's never too late, of course. I'm sorry, what? Okay, we got one more task. Just like this whole thing with me like having criticisms of like each of the dungeons and Shadowbringers, like eventually it's just gonna be like, you know what, I don't think I like Shadowbringers all that much. But just no, that's not true. That's not true. I have issues with it. I also have issues, just kind of in general. Oh, you know, the Amarang one is pretty good though. I do remember liking that one. I should go talk to that guy. Oh, I don't know if I talked about what the plan for today's stream is. So we are going to make some Wagwes in MSQ. But at a certain point, I am going to go ahead and stop, and we're going to do some Moogle Treasure Trove stuff. I have to do the thing this week that gets you the 20 tomestones, and depending on how long that takes, I might also do a prey run. Not sure yet. To love something is to also have issues with it. This is true. Except for Dawn Trail, which is completely flawless and has nothing wrong. I'm so hungry, I may faint. Fruit, a little fruit will set me aright. Will you go and fetch some for me? Natalie, this pixie sounds like you. Just like, please, fetch me a little treat. Natalie all the time be asking for little treats. And she deserves them.
I deserve them.
She deserves them. Oh, fuck, I bumped my mic again. This is gonna be a problem with the desk stand. It's just like, I'm gonna be fucking bumping into it all the time while I'm trying to move my hands away from my controller. Just outside the village, you'll find a hillock. 2 great bell trees grow there. If you give them a shake, they should render up their sweet, succulent burdens. Love a succulent burden. Yo, Belltree, give me your succulent burden. That's not a succulent burden, that's a caterpillar. Anyway. Ayo, Belltree, give me your succulent burden. The caterpillar is complimentary. It's not a very good compliment. That's another caterpillar. Anyway. Vanquid! So long as we are in their realm, we must expect to be subjected to the fairies' mischief. Indeed, Minfilia and I have experienced more than our fair share of it. From the harmless to the downright murderous, we've seen it all. Reasons notwithstanding, to live here for as long as Urianger has requires no small amount of forbearance. In that regard, he is a better man than I. Oh, don't say that, Vanquid. He's just clever. Clever in a creative way. Not clever in a practical way like you are. Ugh, so hungry. Did you get the fruit? I got your fucking fruit. You want a caterpillar with it? Oh, thank you ever so much. You've saved me, hee hee hee. Yes, saved me from my boredom. You should have seen the look on your face when the bugs came down. Tee hee hee.
37.
Hold on.
Question. 22.
Grrr. Okay. You've done me a great service, mortal. If there's one thing we pixies are serious about, it's having fun. Dull and painful things, hate them. Sin Eaters are dull and painful both, so we hate them especially. You mortals try to fight those monstrosities, but there's no fun in that. Best to avoid them altogether, we say. Alright, are we done? Am I done? Thancred! Unto the truth. Thancred looks like Thancred looks just like you feel. Theme of intrigue. How goes it, Igeld? Well, buddy banunny benoy. So, a mix of menial tasks and pranks. Yes, that pretty much sums up my own experience. They have no troubles worthy of the name. Sup, kids? How long are we supposed to keep at this? They're clearly playing with us. Indeed, whenever I inquire how much more there is to be done, the answer is ever the same. A little. I doubt they have any intention of releasing us in the near future. Oriange once told me a story about the pixies. Oh yeah? They're born from the souls of those who died as children, or so it's believed. Though they don't have memories of their previous lives, the desire to have fun remains imprinted on their souls. And so they live only to play, keeping hapless mortals for their pleasure for years on end, sometimes even until death. Fucked up. In the past, when I sought to identify the true nature of ghosts, I came upon literature examining a similar subject. The soul was likened to a core that resides in the ether, and its presence is what differentiates us from such beings as sprites and arcane entities. You learned about ghosts, huh? Upon death, said core ordinarily dissipates alongside the ether that composed the flesh. However, it may be held together and bound to the corporeal realm either by the will of its owner or by means of certain arts. Dark arts. Evil shit. Necromancy. In time, the soul may regather ether unto itself to assume another form, or find newly emerged life in which to abide. Pixies may be one such instance of this. If ghosts are merely souls without bodies, what does that make us? I think you become that which you fear most, brother dearest. Haha, Alphino's a ghost. However the pixies may have come into being, if we leave them to judge when they are satisfied, they will never be satisfied. We must negotiate new terms with the creatures. But where to begin? It seems to me we would need at least one among them to sympathize with us. I have a brilliant plan. In the course of your chores, did any of you encounter a pixie who seemed even faintly amenable to reason? Feoul. What? You knew a pixie from before? Bunny Bunny Banunny? Not only are you acquainted, but you've entered into a pact? You might have mentioned this sooner. At any rate, I dare to hope this will offer us a way out. Without further delay, then, summon this Feoul, if you please. Okay. With the chat mode in Say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter Feoul to summon your pixie friend at the designated location. I don't think the PS5 has like a proper USB port on it, so I can't plug in a keyboard. So I gotta use the on-screen keyboard. Alright. Y'all seriously gonna make me do this? Alvino. We're ghosts too. I suppose it makes sense on a certain level. My man's having an existential crisis. Packed with a pixie. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, I get up to all sorts of shit when you're not looking. It's kind of a problem, actually.
My camera's my entire...
God, that's right. Okay, so... getting into lore stuff. I've established that Natalie and I have discussed the lore of our Warriors of Light and how they sort of relate to each other. Where I sort of subscribe to the time bubble. Mostly in the sense that, like, I don't really concern myself with concrete periods of time, generally speaking. Whereas Natalie has planned out, like, all sorts of, like, this expansion takes this long, this expansion takes this long. I think, what was it? You said Shadowbringers is like a year out of Maya Capra's life?
Yeah.
Yeah. So within the lore of Maya Capra, she does still know Aigeld Sjork. But Aigeld Sjork doesn't go to the first. It's just Maya Capra that does, of the two of them. And one thing that happens is Maya Capra comes back from the first, and Aigeld Sjork has become a Reaper, which in Final Fantasy XIV means that she made a pact with a Void Scent. And the reason that I had Aigeld Sjork do this in that particular continuity is because I like the idea that, like, Maya Capra is, like, 90% of Aigild's impulse control. So without her around, Aigild was just like, enter into a pact with a void scent? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. If you have a Bluetooth keyboard, you can sync it, but... See, here's the thing. You need a Bluetooth keyboard for that. I don't got one.
Hey, Gage, we're going to make a throne page.
A throne page?
So people can buy you presents.
I like presents, but I also like just getting money. If you want to help us out, there's a donation link just below the stream. I'm going to be doing like a proper donation drive sometime soon. Probably sometime in April. I just need to finish planning for it. I'm going to have to like make a trailer for it and stuff like that. I'm excited for it though. I also need to take days off for it. I'm thinking about like maybe like a 4 or 5 day weekend. Excuse me. Wow. Okay. Oh, I hope Feoul will be able to help us. I hope so too. I haven't tried this yet. Come along, Aigild. Summon your pixie friend. Okay. Feoul. A voice rings out in your mind. So, my sapling has finally remembered about her lovely branch. With such a half-hearted call, she may as well lop me off and cast me aside. I have no sapling. Please, Feoul, I need you. Okay. Hold on, hold on. Please. Comma. Feoul. I need you. Wah, wah, wah. Wait, why didn't it? Hold on. I did it. Ah! Beans. I forgot to put a space in here. Hold on. There. Ugh. There we go. Is that your idea of a fervent call? A sodden log could do it with more fire. Ugh. Oh, loveliest of branches, please grant me your succor. Succor this dick, more like. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, loveliest of branches. Please. Grant me your suck. Or is there a hold on. Is there an exclamation point in there? I'm gonna put one in there. I think there's one. Blazinga. Is this one voiced? It might be. Are you mad at me?
You're late! Late!
It's true, I have been here for all of 3 hours.
You came here, waiting and waiting and waiting.
but my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing she is. Cold and cruel and heartless!
Okay, no need to shout.
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my childhood.
All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke. But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Best viewers on streamboo.com removed the space. I will pass. Thank you.
If it isn't Theo Ool, the mold feel. It's been too long.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself.
Got him.
Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, she will never be yours. Never, never, ever!
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them.
No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone.
Are they flirting with me?
If you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of her bag all over your precious village.
Wait, what? Hold on, I have so much trash in there.
Hard metal, furry, festering food.
My food's
stinky,
fine.
sweaty small clothes.
Hey,
and-
hold on.
And all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that?
My small clothes aren't sweaty.
All right. But will you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others
I'm
go
full
and
of
see
terrible,
Uri on
unmentionable
game.
things. Hello, Kale. Welcome.
Aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nicely.
I don't believe them.
It seems we won't be joining you.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden Fernic to you at once.
Anyway, it's time to lead the twins and bury hell where they belong. Welcome to the nicest G-pose spot in all of Shadowbringers. Well, this is the beehive.
So this is the true Ilmeg.
Oh, it looks so much nicer without all the fog. God, this zone is so
How are you
fucking
feeling?
pretty. Twins gone. Time for family drama instead?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
The grass is better now. Hey, Raktika is
Apologies
fantastic.
for the
too.
delay.
Toop.
Shall we go and see Urianger?
Yeah, alright. At
Your
the gate
lovely
crystal was the
branch
best
is
G-pose in
useful, yes?
SHP.
So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me.
Is that how you want to phrase that? Fairies all the time be wanting you to make use of them. Anyway, Feoul certainly has a way with the other pixies. Worry not, we shall be fine. Go on and find Urianger. Send Urianger my regards and tell him to live somewhere less annoying next time. Urianger, Alice said your house sucks. For Alphino and Alice's sake, for Alphino and Alice's sakes, let us be quick. It would be a shame to return only to find that they had been made to play one game too many. Oriange, you need to speed up your elopement with Thancred. Now, the place we seek is the abandoned manor of a nobleman and scholar. The Bookman's Shelves, it's called, after the fellow's vast collection of tomes. An agreeable habitat for our friend, I'm sure you'll agree. Yeah, Oriange be reading books. Oriange is really out here on his vacation. If we follow the path north, we should find the place. We should soon find the place. Come along. Come along. And away we go. And entering his slut era, as he should. Whoop! I stopped to scratch my eye and I nearly ran right into that fucking pillar. That fucking peel-off. Ah, fuck it. Let's run through the flowers. Who cares? The fuck? Oh, poorest Paldia. I probably can't take that guy, huh? I won't worry about him. It's fine. It's fine. That's an S rank, I think. Yeah, so I probably can't take him even at maxed out level. One of the things that, so, okay. One of the, treasure trove things this week was, the way that it works is that there is one thing that you can do over the course of the entire treasure trove that's worth 50 tomes. I don't think I've done that once for any of the treasure troves since they started this system, because they're always stuff that, like, I'm either not good at or haven't gotten to. The patch is next fucking week. Oh, shit. I hope that's a day with a lot of emails so that I can play it. What was I saying? Right. So, I don't think I've done the 50 tome thing once since they started this system, but I do I do the 10 and 20 ones. So the 10 tome one this week was you had to either do a critical engagement in Bozja, and it is Bozja. It is the Bozjan Southern Front. It's not Zadnor. Like, I know it says Zadnor, but apparently in Japanese it specifies the Bozjan Southern Front. And somebody tested it, and it is the Bozjan Southern Front you have to do a critical engagement in. Not Zadnor. Which doesn't matter because I did the map one anyway. I did the map one alone because it didn't specify that you needed to, like, complete the portal thing. So I was just like, yeah, why not? I'll just get the treasure, and if I get a portal, then shit boy I die. And shit boy die I did. So I got that. The 20 tome one this week is, I believe, one of the Eden raids. If I recalleth correctly. So, as I mentioned, we're probably going to do fucking some treasure trove stuff at the end of this stream. Just because, wrong, we get to beat up Thornton again? No, that's not what it is. Hold on. Now I'm curious. Now I'm wondering if I'm remembering incorrectly. No, that's not the right one. I need to get rid of that fucking Wondrous Tales. Good old Thorny Dan? Hold on. No, it's Eden's verse, Fuhrer. Yeah, what are y'all talking about? Is it different? Is it different for other people? This is not your... What? Fucked up. Fucked up if true. Level 50 HOH? And I know, like, Ultimog Challenge is the 50 HOH. You have Singularity Reactor? God. I almost wish I was doing that. Anyway, that's going to be something we're going to do towards the end of the stream, is I'm going to at least do the weekly challenge so that I can get my 20 tomes. And then I might do a prey run. Because I think... How many do I got right now in me inventory? I got 18. Oh, there was so much I wanted to get. No, it's not... Okay. There is so much I want to get. I don't know if I'm going to have, like, the time or the patience to grind out everything, though. Oh, boy. Patches next week. Maybe I could run Prey a bunch over the weekend. I don't know. Let's do HOH Gauge. It's fun. I don't know. I haven't unlocked Heaven on High yet. It's been quite a while. I hope Urianger is well. And here we are at long last. I give you Urianger's humble abode. Come, let's see if he's home. This is a pretty nice place, admittedly. I think this is a voiced cutscene. It looks like one. Sup, fucker?
Urianger, are you in? Unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends her way.
Have you seen his outfit? He's out, if anything.
The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon.
I think Urianger has the best glow up, I think, of any of the Scions for Shadowbringers. Entering his slut era was the best thing he ever did.
Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails. Run along, Ophelia. We'll meet you outside.
But...
Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
Those are the cartridges for his gunblade, because he can't imbue it with Aether himself.
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already?
A few of them. Bunny, bunny, banana, banoy, bunny, 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 banana, banana, bunny, 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 banana, banana, bunny.
That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest, it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore. Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th Umbral Calamity.
The vision I definitely saw, no foolin'. I double dog Pwami.
As I drifted hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come.
This was definitely a thing that happened. No foolin'.
There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald. So fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. ilm by painful ilm at first, then yalm by yalm, and malm by malm in time. Yet the joy they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile: Black Rose. Its potency defied all reckoning. Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides. From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel. Nor did the land itself escape unscathed, for spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might. Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist, and those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order
What happened when I fell asleep? Hey, who's that? Oh, cool, dead kids. Oh shit, that's me!
For the weapon spared not one, not even thee.
Nah, I'd win. Yeah, but real talk, I was asleep for most of that. Can you repeat everything one more time?
An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th umbral calamity which I did behold.
Which I definitely beheld. 100%. One definitely saw that between realms.
No matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy.
This absolutely happened. Hand to gods.
To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery.
Also, Goldie says, please say hi to the shark slut tonight. I'm too busy to join, but I admire your whorish aura from afar. Thank you!
That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency.
Oh, yeah? Oh!
Come.
What, right here? Oh, you mean come with you to the poster. Okay.
Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
No. Not in the slightest. It's something to do with magic? I think iGild can probably read by this point. She probably knows it's a chart of the elements.
I definitely taught her how to read by now.
Yeah. It's a chart of the elements.
Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel.
The elemental
such as one
wheel?
might find in classrooms across the source.
Classrooms.
As the chart maketh plain, our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition.
Love classrooms. Love to be in
Astral,
one day.
the active. Umbral, the passive. As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world employ not the terms astral and umbral.
Fucked up.
Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer. Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race.
Okay.
Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
Oh. So they work on paint rules as opposed to light rules.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the two forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
No, it's just, you gotta learn color theory, Thancred. Come on.
'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events.
Both could be true at once. I'm just
The
saying.
phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light,
Excuse me.
the power of stasis, flowing in from the first to stifle the movement of ether within the land. And
Unfortunate.
according to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings.
Yes, bitch, slayeth.
Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
We would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity.
Where is Calamity? There she is. Calamity, they're talking about you.
Well, at least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged.
I'm gonna pet her.
We are to eliminate the Light Warden of Ilneg. Speaking of which, were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Leargear, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake. To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation. Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Oh, cool. I'm almost certain that I was supposed to have an opportunity to comment on his outfit. Thancred. Excuse me. We'll be much bolstered for Ariange's company. But like an actual calamity this time, not the Shinryu thing. Yeah, Shinryu didn't even approach the level of Calamity, honestly. Xeno's kind of a bitch in that regard. Court and cooperation. Oriange fixes you with his gaze. Alright. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? Bish, you look good as hell. Did you take up astrology? Did you lose weight? I didn't recognize you at first. I would say, what would I say? What would Igeld say? Because, like, Igeld saw him in his, like, Warrior of Darkness outfit. Do you take up astrology? Are you going to tell me my horoscope? Excuse me. Indeed, though the night be lost behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not that the stars shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us. For a blessing, my prior studies of astrology did provide me with adequate grounding in the art. Yeah, you may not necessarily know this just from playing A Realm Reborn, but Urianger has always kind of been, like, a guy all about, like, prophecies and the like. That was kind of a big thing for him in 1.0, actually. To the point that I think he actually ends up being a player in the Hildebrand storyline for 1.0, where a prophecy that he prophesizes is taken up by Hildebrand, thinking that, like, he is the warrior of light of legend. And I mean, technically speaking, Hildebrand is actually a warrior of light, canonically. It's... okay. Listen. It's... they kind of make it a bit in the Realm Reborn Hildebrand quests where that dude's bald head gets so fucking shiny when he's given the hair tonic that someone's just like, oh, Hildebrand, he's a gentleman of light. But it's just like, I don't know if we're gonna actually see it, but there is a small chance that Hildebrand shows up at a point in the story of Shadowbringers that pretty much entirely confirms that, yes, canonically speaking, Hildebrand qualifies as a warrior of light, which is... I'm so happy for him, honestly. Alright, I need to take a fucking sip. But enough of myself. Let us now speak of our task. As I did mention, if we are to enter we must needs gain the pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavor. Meanwhile, Aigeld, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts there abideth a vilekin known for its beauteous wings, the hawker. Hawktua. I didn't think this joke through before making it. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayest capture a weakened specimen. I was thinking about that the other day, actually. About, like, Hawktua Girl. And just, like, I remember seeing things before about how, like, she had basically no online presence. Like, she was a fleeting player in a TikTok from an account that was not hers. She just kind of showed up. And then suddenly, like, Hawktua became her entire personality and brand. And that just fucking screams, like, she became, like, a viral sensation. And she got contacted by a brand manager just like, hey, I bet I can make you unfathomably rich. And then just, like, all this stuff spun out of that. And she just got way in over her head. And then she did funny little crypto rug pull. Hawktua coin. Pull on that rug. You sure you didn't think it through? I'm pretty sure I didn't.
It wasn't a rug pull. She doesn't even know what a rug is.
Oh, is there something else I was gonna talk about today? There was something else I actually did want to mention. I didn't want to get into, like, too much detail though, so I don't know if it's something that I'll necessarily bring up. It's just like, yeah, I'm not going to get into too much detail, but it is kind of super weird to watch events that you were like personally present for be recounted in like a half-hour long YouTube documentary video that is just like cataloging events based on publicly available information. It's just like, it's so weird because it's just like they're talking about this as like internet history, and just like, motherfucker, I have personal experience with this. This feels so strange to just watch happen. Like I said, I'm not going to get into details of it because just like, quite frankly, it's not a fun situation, but it is just, it's weird, man. It's just weird. It's a weird feeling. Especially when like stuff that I was like directly involved is not necessarily directly referenced, but sort of tangentially referenced in said documentary. I don't know. Perhaps one day I will tell the story, but it's also, in some respects, not really my story to tell. Thank you for the weird sack. I should probably talk to Ryanje again. Thou shouldst find a hawk or two nearby. Pray use the receptacle I have lent thee to capture a weakened specimen. There's no avoiding chores, is there? Far better... Ugh. Bumped my mic again. Far better under Urianger than the pixies, of course. I'm gonna... Hold on. I wonder where Minfilia's at. Is she hanging out here? Oh yeah, here she is. How you doing, kiddo? Oh, no need to worry about me. I'm quite familiar with the manor. During our wanderings, Thancred and I would often return here. It's where I imbue his ammunition. I'm trying to, like, put my foot up on, like, the scaffolding of my fucking... Hold on. Desk here, but, like, I keep hitting something. It's just a mess of wires down there, I'm gonna be honest. The Hawktua girl got so immediately internet rich overnight that she instantly milkshake ducked. Ugh. I think she's beside the house. Huh, I never saw her in this step. Yeah, there she is. She's right there. I think if I was in her position, I would also do a rug pull, but, like, I do it intentionally because I don't think... Crypto bros don't have rights. Anyway. Oh, God. Who's the fuck... Which Zack and Cody star was it that did that?
Don't remember.
God, I remember that. It was like... He had, like, a Tumblr... And, like, he did something stupid, and then he was just like, oh, this was all a social experiment. I forget... Which one was it? If I got instantly famous overnight, I'd do the rug pull, but in the opposite way. We call that a bundlet. I don't understand. Well, Thancred, why does Urianger call you baby girl? Thancred, let's not talk about this. Oh. Wait. I'm supposed to be capturing them when they're weakened. Hold on. Oh. Don't die. Okay, sick. Nightmare Cart won the anti-woke VGAs. That's right. I forgot about that.
I love bunless tweet. We can't say if you're on Twitch. A good tweet.
Good tweet. Good tweet. Oh god, I so desperately want to stream the Bunlith edition or the Buntana editions of Halo 1 and 2 on stream. At the very least Halo 1, because I haven't finished like a regular playthrough of Halo 2. Natalie and I gotta get back on that once she's better. Where'd Fanquid go? Fanquid? Oriange, what are you doing, Fanquid?
Oh, you know.
Oriange, what does that mean? What are those fucking skulls? What is it? Hold up. Hold up. No, that's the wrong thing. Hold up. Hold up. Whose skull is this? Oriange, are you hunting beasts? Oh, I can stand up here. I'm such a fucking mark for product placement. I didn't realize Fujifilm made instant cameras until this crossover emote was released. And now I want one. I've been looking at like full packages of them. And I found one that comes with like a case and a photo album as well as extra film. It's like $200, which honestly feels like a good price for something like that. It's a free emote too. You have it already. Yeah. You just get it. They just give it to you. It came free with your Warrior of Light. I have the oldest Warrior of Light known to man. What is it? It's a photograph. Or I forget what's it called in. Hold on. Grumble, there's a mumble. Yeah, it's just photograph. You pull out a little instant camera, you snap a pic. Put that shit in your cringe compilation. Thou art returned. Wert thou able to capture a hawk? Did you just say wert? Yeah, dog. Ah, a truly magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colors. Thancred too should return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray take thine ease meanwhile. Bag.
'Tis done. The Pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts.
I fucking hope so.
Ah, lest I forget.
I know dragons speak less confusing common than you, Oriange. What's that? Oh! Oversight!
White Orosite, newly forged for thy use.
Sick.
Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary.
Oversight getting a lot of play.
Enemies. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
The forbidden gumi. Ugh, excuse me. Hey girl, hey.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
God, I'm so fucking excited. There's gonna be like a new mini-series from the Marble
did as
Hornets
you
guys
asked.
set in the same universe.
That's my girl. Thank you.
I'm very curious as to what it's going to be all about. Aww, give her the head pats.
I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether.
Fucked up. Fucked up if true.
I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
So as I recall, it's either in duty support or in trusts, where I think because both Minfilia and then at the very least a certain point it is demonstrated, Y'shtola also has the ability to imbue the gunblade cartridges with ether. It's either in duty support or in trusts, where if you have Thancred but you don't have Minfilia or Y'shtola, Thancred will only use basic gunblade techniques and can't use like charged cartridge attacks because he can't imbue the cartridges with ether. That's kind of funny. It's a little funny. It's an interesting little character thing. That's why I often kill him in trusts. Oh no! Thancred! Okay, we gotta continue.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really?
Do you have any dirty ones? I'm sorry.
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire.
She's so happy to read a book. I gotta start reading books again. I ain't been reading much books. I've been playing too much Zenless Zone Zero. That's not true. I've actually been replaying Silent Hill 2 Remake recently.
Hast thou spoken to her of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
What? Aw. Hast thou spoken with me about thy encounter with the
Well,
Minfilia of Eld?
I suppose now is as good a time as any.
Not gonna lie, ZZZ nearly got me when they
As you
added
know,
Pulchra.
I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past.
I unlocked Pulchra. I'm pretty happy
Not
about
long
that.
after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armarang.
Okay, actually,
the
hold
edge of
on.
the Empty, where the flood was halted.
I actually want to talk about that a bit. Because, like, I had been saving up... I had a plan. I thought Pulchra was going to be S rank. So I had a plan where I was going to save up... I saved up, like, 100 fucking special pulls in order to get Pulchra, right? And then I found out that Pulchra was actually going to be A rank, so she's a lot easier to potentially get. And the S ranks were going to be Bernice and Agent or Soldier Zero Anby. So I thought, okay, I'll go ahead and burn some of my pulls on the banner that was running prior to her release. And then I ended up getting Evelyn as a result. Fast forward to the release of the Soldier Zero Ambi banner, and I'm just like, okay, I'll go ahead and use what pulls I have, which I think I had like 50 or 60 built up by that point. And it's just like, I'm sure I'll get Pulchra in one of these, right? Very first 10 pull I did, I got Soldier Zero Anby. It wasn't even like a guaranteed pull, a guaranteed S rank pull. I just got her. I'm just like, oh hell yeah. And then every single 10 pull I did after that, I proceeded to not fucking get Pulchra. Which I was just like, come on, man. She's like the one character I wanted. I did get a lot of Ben Biggers though. So I had to wait. There's another event going on simultaneously that if you complete it, you get Pulchra by default. Like, the game just gives her to you, which I appreciate, honestly, because, again, she's the one I wanted. So I had to wait to do that, and then I think I did another couple 10 pulls after that, and I did end up getting a second Pulchra, and you always want to, like, get at least a few more of the same character, just because you unlock, like, kind of like power-ups for those characters up to a certain point. But yeah, then it was just a question of making sure I got her leveled up, which was a whole fucking process, let me tell you. My luck in that game is so weird. Like, I had been doing 10 pulls of, like, the regular banner, with the intention of just, like, I figured, oh, okay, I'm probably not going to get Von Lycan. Oh, God, excuse me. But if I do 300 normal pulls, if I build up 300 normal pulls, then I can just choose to unlock him. And then I think I got him within, like, 2 10 pulls of hitting 300. So I'm just like, oh, well, shit, all right. So I think I ended up picking Soldier 11 instead. But yeah, that game's pretty fun. I think that the script proofreading for this most recent, like, patch has been kind of hit or miss. It's weird. I keep seeing, like, spelling errors or, like, them using the wrong pronouns for characters, like referring to Caesar with he, him pronouns for one line. Also, sometimes the writing is just god-awful in that game. I'm so sorry, but, like, oil is the lifeblood of the old oil fields. It's just like, no fucking shit, really? I never would have guessed. And then hoyoed on things. They did. They really did. Man, I really liked Von Lycan's original voice actor, too. Like, the new guy is fine, but, like, the fact that they recast him at all is... Him and Soldier 11. The fact that they were recast at all is, quite frankly, just like... Hate it. Sorry, I have to, like, search for 9 on the number pad to stick my tongue out. Like, Soldier 11's VA found out when they did the announcement. Oh, God, yeah, it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Like, with... Because, like, Because, like, clearly Soldier 11 and Von Lycan are, like, actually really important in this patch, because, like, there's a lot of Soldier 11 content having to do with, like, Anby's backstory, obviously, and then the character that is present in, like, the new main story quests is featured prominently in Von Lycan's backstory, as established in his, like, agent story. So just, like, clearly they were like, well, I mean, we can't have them not voice the entire time, which they should have. Or at the very least, like, how fucking hard is it to just, like... just write up a contract that works for them. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. All these companies are just so fucking hard, just rock hard dicks for AI when it's just like nobody really wants it. It's so weird. The install base of Windows 11 is getting beaten on the market by the install base of Windows 10, despite the fact that they're sunsetting Windows 10 because nobody wants to fucking deal with Windows 11's AI bullshit. It's so weird. Just write a fucking contract that works for your talent. Good lord. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Alright, I gotta continue. I'm losing my fucking mind.
It was there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old.
Okay.
My Minfilia.
Oof, ouch, my echo. I'm having an echo. I see you alone on a Friday night.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
Hey girl, hey.
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel.
Fucked up.
One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot. There must be something we can do.
Minfilia, this sucks ass. I love Shadowbringers for writing Minfilia so fucking good. Yeah.
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
Sick.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
Flamine isn't even a voiced NPC, Thancred. Hi, Cara Miela. Meow.
It is not their decision to make.
Watching you play Shadowbringers as I edit clips.
Hers.
Enjoy.
This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred.
This is New Game Plus, so we don't have to worry too much about spoilers. Oh yeah, remember when Flamine did a domestic terrorism and got Minfilia's dad killed?
Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me.
I'm oversimplifying it, but that's basically what happened.
There is much and more she does not know.
Are you all the way up
She
to Endgame
needs a
DT?
guide
Oh
to
yeah,
show
I'm caught
her
up.
the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path.
Wook Lamont is my baby girl.
When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
Okay, I assume this was your first playthrough. Nah. I started playing this game... Well, technically I started...
What happened?
Technically I started playing this game back in 2013 when Realm Reborn was new, but then I fell off for... a while. And I started back up... I think 5.55 had just come out. So I basically, like, fucking booked it through the main story content in order to... for two reasons. For two reasons. I booked it through main story content, one, so that I could get caught up, because my wife Natalie was the one who convinced me to get back into the game. She's right over there. Hi, Natalie.
Hello.
And also, I wanted to unlock the near raids so I could make my character ass fat. It's important, you see. It's an important part of the gameplay experience. Where did I put my controller? Here we go. And that was when I was playing a male Aura. When I TF'd into Bunny Girl, that became just all the more important. Damn, bro, that sucks.
Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it.
Yeah.
I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for.
How do you want this to end? I think I have, like... Do I have all of the Nier gear at this point? I feel like I've got, like, a good amount of it. Because, like, the Nier stuff is some of the best looking armor in the game. Like, hands down. Hands down.
With the coming
it's
of
some of my
another
favorite.
possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate.
Fucked up, if true.
The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
Yeah, what he said.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
Girl, that book huge.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Lida Loran.
Are those like separate syllables? I've been saying Lida Loran. Like trying to say the L and the R at the same time. It's Lida Loran. Don don. Bring ding 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 ding. Alright, we should probably go just make sure that the twins haven't been turned into some horrible creature. It's me, I'm the horrible creature. Good news, everyone. Alphino has been turned into a funny-looking rock. Alice has been multiplied by 1. She's still the same, but a process has occurred. Where are we going? How y'all doing? A process occurred and she hates it. Ahaha, thank the gods you've arrived when you did. Any later and I don't think I would have been able to live it down. What happened? You couldn't have returned at a better time. The Pixies had just decided it would be amusing to have Alice and I exchange outfits. Oh no. That would have been really funny, actually. When you have a moment, be sure to show your appreciation to the twins. They've endured a great deal on our behalf. I dare not ask what happened in our absence. As much as I should like to savor the reunion with Master Alphino and Mistress Alice, it must wait. I have taken the liberty of presenting our gifts unto the Pixies. Let us see how well they are received. So, I forget if it's something that comes up within, like, the main story quest, but, like, part of the reason that Urianger has been able to, like, live here as well as he has for so long is that he appears to be, like, uniquely suited to dealing with the Pixies brand of bullshit, where, God, what was it? There's like a side quest you can do where the Pixies are just like, oh yes, we have our favorite little prank to play on Urianger is we like to leave tea and biscuits around his house because he hates tea and biscuits. He hates them oh so very much. They're his least favorite thing. It's just like you're listening to all this and just like, Urianger, You clever clog, you. We weren't expecting you all back so soon. We had scarcely begun playing with the twins. I think that's an ether quest. Yeah, that's probably true. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, and the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done us a great kindness, and it's Fey custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. I want to go to the castle. Take me to the castle. Here's the key to the castle. Sul Win regards you with a munificent? Munificent. Munificent? How's that you pronounced? Expression. We want to kill your light warden. Is that cool? Yeah, that was the last of my energy drink. So what is it that you desire? Rusty old coins like you mortals are wont to collect, perhaps? Oh, fuck. I do want rusty coins.
I got just get shiny bottles.
What?
I got like you got shiny bottles.
You got shiny bottles? You got some cool bottles for me? I want cool bottles. The more fucked up and weird, the better. Hi, Pixies. We're here to kill your dad, Mom. Or maybe your mom-dad. We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, we desire entry into Ligue. What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. I mean, you'd be willing to offer that, to be fair. But if that is what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others. Okay, bye. You've clearly been busy, Oriange. Would you be so kind as to tell us what we've missed? Uh-huh. Blah 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 eth. Blah 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 thou blah 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 thy blah 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 Old English blah blah blah. So that was the purpose of the gifts. Is there anything you can tell us about this Light Warden? Aye, my lady, but by circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler, Titania. Is it Titania or Titania? How's that pronounced? First one, Titania. Okay, thank you. Where's Oberon? Where's Obi-Wan? It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first life. I'm sorry, I'm imagining like it's our king, Titania, and we go in and it's like the version of Titania from Fairly Odd Parents' Shadow Showdown. Obi-Wan, 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 Obi-Wan. Excuse me. It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. But all the horrible light that came out went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. Fucked up, if true. I will say, having the desk stand for my mic this time around is definitely seems to be helping with like the facial tracking. Now, they're king only in name, not remains of the wise and just ruler that used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. Ugh. Ugh. Got a bit of heartburn. I'm a little sick today, I think I mentioned in the beginning of the stream. And it's like that kind of sick where it's just like I keep swallowing just for no reason. And part of what ends up happening with that is I get heartburn. Because I am what's the word I'm looking for? Predisposed to acid reflux. If you can imagine, this is part of the reason why I'm an acid shark. The magic for breaking the seal we divided into 4 and wove each into a different relic to be kept apart until the time was right. Oh god, I have to talk to all the tribes, don't I? I forgot about this part. And this dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeeping for years and years, but we've decided to entrust it to you. Are you sure? Don't shut up, Alphino. Let them give it to us. Fuck. Of course, custom demands it. You should be able to put on the dress. Wouldn't it just be like the fair... I imagine it would be the fairy princess dress that you can get off the cash shop. Which I think I have. Anyway. I keep seeing Princess Peach cosplayers in that. It's appropriate. Though you're most certainly going to your deaths, we thought we should at least let you try. That way we get to watch what happens. Thanks. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with the Fwath, the stone scepter is with the Numo, and the crystal shoes are with the Amaro. Good luck finding them all. Thanks. The facts thus disclosed confirm my own understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. First, let us hie to the lake, there to claim the shell crown from the Fwath. If we call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. Sick. Hi, Lake. Hello. Oh, hold on. That's not what a lake would sound like. A lake would sound more like, hello. Hello. I'm a lake. You can tell because I have a bubbly accent. Woomy. That's a very deep woomy, actually. That's a post-puberty woomy. No longer a squid kid, now a squid man. That was a whale woomy. Okay, let's fucking... Oh, boy, howdy, here we go. Alright. I was taught never to talk to the Fwath under any circumstances. Are you sure this is a good idea? Absolutely not. I don't want to do this dungeon. Thancred! During our sojourns in Ilmeg, we avoided the lake at all costs. Let that suffice to warn you of its dangers. Through the gate lieth the domain of the Fwath. I hate this one so much. What a lot of Leafmen. Yeah, I'm just not a fan, honestly. Clearly it is time to go do prey. No, I don't... Okay. I don't want to... I would rather end our time with Shadowbringers on this stream with this dungeon than start our time with Shadowbringers next stream with this dungeon. You know? I was about to say the Fwath couldn't be any more written reasonable than the Pixies, but that's just asking for trouble. I'm gonna touch it. Fuck your untouchable gate. Fuck you, touches your untouchable gate. Genuinely love this dungeon. Hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come with an entreaty. We are come... Sorry. I don't have, like, a soundboard or anything. I definitely walked off the area with that tightrope. I have done the tightrope perfectly every time. Not to brag.
Get ready to clip your chat.
No! Not in a talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how the gate works. Not to brag, but let me brag. But at the Fwath or water spirits, perhaps we should take our search into the lake. I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. We all know Thancred swims like an eel, but what about you, Minfilia? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Hey, Ariange. Ariange? Excellent. Hey, Ariange? What about you, Ariange? I'm not sure I've ever asked. Yeah, Ariange. Can you swim? Oh my god, the music cutting out. Rather than swim, mayhap it would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic. This motherfucker can't swim. You too, Urianger, that you should be a kindred spirit. Alvino's just like, yo! Drowning buddies. Worry not, my friend. I know some helpful tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together we shall conquer the waves. Alvino about to teach Urianger how to doggy paddle. Well, well, aren't we a lively lot? And you have an entreaty for us, you say. An entreaty from mortals. What a treat! Aye, my comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we humbly beg the loan of the Shell Crown, which we are given to understand is in the safekeeping of your people. Oh, is that all? Of course, of course. You may have it. You shall have it. More like you shall have it. Fucking got him. Just like that? What do you want from us? Oh ho ho. No need to be so suspicious. The crown simply doesn't... I fucking bumped my pop filter. Hold on. Crown simply doesn't mean much to us, is all. I can't be popping into my mic without my pop filter. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us, for we froth. It's over before it's begun, and we couldn't care less what becomes of the Fairy King, nor the world for that matter. Frogs don't give a shit. All frogs are nihilists. This is the way of the world. Having said that, we do so seldom have mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate, and come hither to our domain, Don Meg. In your tongue, it means Forbidden Realm. Sounds forbidding, yes? Yeah. I would say so. And so it should, for we are one with the water, our home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through, give us thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. Don Meg now accessible. God. Fuck. Alright, let's see what everybody has to say about this. Nymphilia, how we feeling? I can fight too. I promise I won't be a burden. Good, because you're coming in with us. It's gonna be me, you, Alice, and Urianger. How we been feeling? Thancred. Thancred, we can't have two Gunbreakers, I'm sorry. I'm already the Gunbreaker here. When we sally forth, allow me to lead the van. Bearing the brunt is my specialty these days. What did I just fucking tell you? While I was in Imperial territory, I learned how to wield the gunblade, but I subsequently let my skills go to rust for want of the ability to replenish my own ammunition. When I decided to rescue Nymphilia, however, I knew I needed a more defensively minded style, so I placed a special order at the Crystalline Mean, and the rest is history. That's cool. I learned it from a big buff catman who served the Queen of Bozia. It's fucked up that gunblades aren't called that because they're blades with guns on them. They're called that because they're Gunhilder's blades. Anyway, Garlean gunblades are bullshit. They're just rifles with a bayonet on them. Anyway, he also learned it from a big buff catman. I learned it better from a big buff catman. Did you know that's how the actual name gun came from? In the real world? I did not. I have learned something new. Unless you're fucking with me. Because you could be fucking with me. Are you fucking with me? You better not be. 'Twas never like to be simple, hard though it may seem to believe, the Watt's love of games surpasseth even that of the Pixies. And in the name of their games, full many men have drowned. We must needs take all care if we are to avoid meeting a watery end. Why would I be fucking with you? I don't think I am. Making you doubt yourself, making you doubt yourself, doubt yourself, doubt yourself, doubt yourself. Mandela, Mandela, Mandela. So they desire sport. It seems safe to say we must proceed fully prepared. So I watched Dan Olson's video about Decentraland a lot because I think it's my favorite video of his. There's a part in that where he's showing like some crypto YouTuber talking about like the fucking Hersheyverse store that doesn't exist anymore because brands don't give a shit about Decentraland. And it's just like you can tell that this guy wanted to go in on this just like fully decked out in appropriate gear. And the funniest part of it to me is that he's wearing an M&M's hat. Now, I don't know if you know this, but M&M's are not Hershey. M&M's are from the Mars Company. They got nothing to do with Hershey. So it's just like, God, man, you tried. You tried so hard. You got so far. In the end, I got some bad news. Didn't even matter. Didn't even fucking matter. So they desire sport. It seems safe to say one must proceed fully prepared. I'll take sport over pixie chores. Let's give the Fwath what they want. Party of NPCs! Oh, cool. This is what I wanted to take anyway. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's get this over with. Don Meg. Mon Deg. Egg. 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 Let's get in there. I should probably hold on. Don't want to forget that. Not even in a trust. Get fucked. Oh no, he's gonna make one of them bigger. Aha! You thought I forgot. You thought I forgot about interrupting, but I didn't. I did forget about mitigation, though. Whoops. It's fine. We're fine. I'm good. It's okay. I'm sure Riosh can tank. He's got the heart of the cards on his side. Generally, the courtesy is that if there are 3 or more enemies, at the very least when you're playing with other players, NPCs don't fucking care. NPCs will just single target anything. But generally, if there's 3 or more enemies, you want to use AoE attacks. So when you get down to only 2 enemies, then you can just fucking go ham. Or at least that's how I always learned it. I may have accidentally double mitigated. It's fine.
I shall protect you.
Minfilia, you ran You ran into the AoE. Girl. Dearest Minfilia, please. There are lines on the floor. She wanted to take it for Dad. Is cadmium a purple color? Natalie, is cadmium a shade of purple? Yeah. I guess they do have yellow-tipped wings. Cobalt is blue. I know what cobalt is. I've watched Red versus Blue. Cadmium is bluish white. Okay. Natalie is calling upon her Bob Ross experience. Bob Ross, Heart of the Cards. Natalie is forming a Bob Ross tulpa in her mind to tell her what cadmium is. I want to get that guy immediately. What? Why does the Bob Ross tulpa have a squirrel in his pocket? What? The squirrel had a blunt! Oh god! Oh god, I can't pause to lose my fucking mind at that! I'm gonna have to take Natalie's word for that. Have to take Natalie's word that she's getting smoked out by the squirrel that came out of Bob Ross's pocket. I'm dying! Oriandre is not doing his job. I'm also not mitigating very well. Wait, hold on. What? I'm sorry, I was distracted by the Bob Ross tulpa pulling a squirrel out of his pocket and that squirrel having a fat blunt. I also have 3 messages on Discord. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Let's get in there. Let's do it. Let's kick some ass. Oh boy. Okay, boss fight. Ankthon, Lord of the Lingering Gaze. Why are these gays lingering? Move on, gays. Get out of here. In the dark, hear proud angels bathe in their wages of blood. At this, the world's end, do we cast off tomorrow? Back is lost in the flood. Bathe in their wages of blood. I don't like the mid. Hold on. You can't say anything right now, because I can't reasonably read it. Kale, you specifically need to be quiet for the rest of this boss fight. I'm kidding. Na, na, na. But yeah, no, I'm not. I don't hate the mid dungeon boss fight music for Shadowbringers, but there's definitely better ones. Like, I think Triumph might be my favorite from Stormblood. Oh god, the one for fucking, I think it's the one that was introduced in the Heavensward patches specifically, is also really good. Oh god, what's that one called? I know, I have that one downloaded. Like, I've got that in my, like, Apple Music playlist. Fuck him up, Minfilia! Get his ass. Okay, hold on. Now I need to look it up. 1 second. Okay, I'll stop talking to the rest of the boss fight. Proceeds to say so many things I want to respond to. I did say I was kidding, so that's kind of on you. Revenge Twofold, I think, is the one that I really like from Heavensward. I liked Triumph. It fits for most of the Shadowbringers boss fights, too. I don't mind that they reused it at launch. Did they? Triumph's good as hell, honestly. Verbertite Hat of Healing. Does that one even look good? Hold on. I'm a fool. Of course I can't fucking wear it. Such is the curse of Bunny. Four? Enters current mid-dungeon music with the 5.2 patch, I think. Okay. But yeah, like, it's fine. I think it's okay. It's just not my favorite. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember the Endwalker or Dawntrail ones, because I haven't, like... It's weird that I don't remember the Dawntrail one, too, because, like, I played, like, the... God, what is it? Level 77 dungeon? So many fucking times. Trying to get the gear for that one, because I like that gear aesthetically. So you'd think I would remember what the mid-dungeon boss fight music sounds like. 97, excuse me. I knew there was something that wasn't a 7 in there. Oh, Endwalker's fucks. It's got such a hard bass line. And Cool Sweet, a remix of Insatiable. But if you haven't heard Insatiable before, then you have this cool rock theme, and then it undercuts Insatiable. The road that we walk is lost in the... Ah, fuck! Wasps! Woohoo! Yep. The road that we walk is lost in the wasps. Like, yes, okay, like, bug wasp, funny for that, but also, you wrote it in all caps, so it's like, the road that we walk is lost in the white Anglo-Saxon Protestants? Why is that what your mind goes to? Because that's the... What do you mean, is that what my mind goes to? That's the fucking acronym! What do you mean? And not yelling wasps. No, my mind did go to yelling wasps, and then it went to white Anglo-Saxon Protestants. What is the last S? That's what marks it as plural. You know, like... Thank you, Natalie. For some reason, like, I'm saying what Natalie just said in my head, and I'm saying it in, like, a Hank Hill voice. What Anglo-Saxon Protestants, son? Gage, look out, there are wasps. Oh, see, I do not fear the white people's plastic crosses. Gage is immediately stung to death by hornets. Listen. Listen. I told... What? Oh, hold up. I gotta hit this fucked up bear with my sword. All I'm saying is you're mischaracterizing exactly what happened there. I wouldn't go so far as to say that I'm being slandered.
I would.
Well, Natalie would. But I believe I am being mischaracterized. You know, yeah. It's like I'm a fictional character who mentioned liking a particular food once, and now the entire fandom thinks I'm obsessed with it. I see. Faye made horrors beyond my comprehension. What about slathered? What am I being slathered in? Listen, Estinian has done nothing to fight the allegation. Estinian subsists entirely on dried squid. Let's be real here. Have you ever seen Estinian eat anything else? I thought not. I love that post. I think it's on Tumblr that it's just like Laios from Delicious in Dungeon is like the polar opposite of that. Where he mentions that his favorite food is like actually cheesecake. And nobody's ever actually, like, depicted him eating cheesecake, I think, in any fan art I've ever seen. Which is very funny to me. Oh, he has eaten cactuar. That's right. I remember now. Fucked up. Did we have the conversation already about whether or not that's considered vegetarian? I feel like we did. Natalie, is eating cactuar a vegetarian?
I believe vegetarianism is in, like, the basis of the thing you're consuming not having consciousness, and therefore can or cannot consent to being consumed.
Right.
So, I think it's not vegetarian to eat a cactuar.
Okay. What do you think cactuar tastes like? Do you think it... Huh?
Nopales?
Nopales?
Yeah, it's cactus, baby.
Well, I mean, but do you think it has, like, any sort of, like... Does the consciousness give it an extra kick?
I mean, what do you think about cheeseburgers, dog?
I like cheeseburgers.
Does the fact that it was once a cow that lived and breathed and dreamed make it taste any different than, like, something else?
I mean, I don't really have something to compare that to. Because, like, you could... If a cactuar was real, you could conceivably compare the taste of, like, a cactuar with a non-sentient cactus, you know? 100% nopales. The consciousness tastes a little sweeter. I'll believe that. Interrupted. I so rarely hit the button to interrupt shit, so I'm very proud of myself. Because, like, if we had both cows and then, like, naturally occurring, like, stalks of beef that grew without any sort of input from higher brain function, then I could make a proper comparison.
We do have that. They've been growing meat in vats, dog, and people get
Oh, that's true. I haven't had lab-grown meat, though. At least not yet. So I couldn't really say for sure if there's, like, a difference in the taste.
that you're aware of.
That I'm aware of. The new VTuber looks great. When you speak to Natalie, it makes me think she's taller than you. No, I'm just peeking up over my monitors. She's on the other side of the room.
Giant.
Natalie is half a foot shorter than I am.
My giant.
Oh, God.
I'm 7 feet tall. My ass and tits are huge.
I wouldn't complain if that was the case, but, like... Huh? What? No, your ass and tits are huge as hell.
Thank you.
But you aren't 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
See, another thing you have to understand about Natalie is she loves lying. I don't know if anybody can hear you over the over the boss fight music. Give it a second. Can you tell I love this woman? You guess? Oh no, Alice is taking that one. Hold up, I'll take this one. I'm big now. Yeah, this fucking thing. Shit. My phone's buzzing. I think Natalie's sending messages in Discord. I can't check them yet because I'm in the middle of boss fight. I'm fighting for my life out here. Da-da. Uh-oh. 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 I'm not taking one. I'm not taking one. Shit. Okay. I might be in trouble. It might still be okay. It might still be okay. Shit. Help me, large party members. Okay, we're good. We're good. We did it. Nailed it. Nailed it. I'm so fucking good at the video game. Hold on, I gotta check these Discord messages. Okay. We should continue. We have a whole third of this dungeon to get through. Verbertite trousers of casting. How do those look? Those are fine. I won't integrate them into... integrate? Ah! Oh. Startle me. I won't integrate them into any outfits, but... it's like something out of a fairy tale. You best stop believing in fairy tales, Minfilia. You're in one. Welcome to our humble palace. Verbertite, 5 boots of aiming. There's a lot of, like, mid-dungeon stuff in Shadowbringers that I'm not a huge fan of. The crown! We found it! Oh, no. Oh, no. I appreciate that my party members always seem to focus on the monster I'm actually targeting last out of all of the encounters. It's also not dieable, which diminishes it even more. This is true. Like, what's even the fucking point? Scalpy. Kelpie. Hi-ho, Kelpie Frog here. That wasn't funny, don't laugh at that. If you laugh at that, I'm banning you for a week. I'm kidding. I wouldn't actually do that. Hold on. I'm losing my buttons as I'm, like, turning to the other screen to make jokes. Good news, I didn't laugh at you. I'm glad, but you could at least laugh with me. Party members, kill this man. Effort. Well, I try. And sometimes that's all that matters. It's not about winning or losing or making good jokes, it's about trying your best.
You underestimate me.
Okay. Like, it's generally about this point that I actually kind of start getting tired of this dungeon. Dungeon pretty. It is pretty. I'll give you that. I'm gonna hit my both of those. Fuck. It is pretty. I will give you that. But like, I'm also I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of this entire place. I'm doing all the wrong attacks here. I should be focusing single attacks. Music sleep-inducing. Not in a bad way, but sleep-inducing. And that's a problem. Because I'm the tank. I gotta be alert. So friend of the stream and housemate Austin has wandered into IRL chat, which means that he's in the room. And I actually need to ask him a quick question. Austin, did you see that thing that I put in the 3D print request thread?
I got the message, but I haven't looked at it yet.
Okay. Yeah, it's just the stand for my mic, the like knob thing on this side. I don't know what happened to it. So I'm just looking to get a replacement for it if I can.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty small, so I don't think it should use too much like filament.
Yeah,
Okay.
Can you check it out?
Yeah, it's not like a what's the word I'm looking for?
Priority?
It's not a priority, it's just when you get a chance. Austin has a 3D printer, it's pretty cool. Sometimes it goes fucking nuts, though.
It scared the hell out of us the other day.
Oh, it did, because I just heard, like, a wild, like, thumping noise coming from the loft. I'm just like, what the fuck is that?
It was like smacking around and like...
Yeah, just knocking shit off the fucking print shelf thing. The platform. The stage. It will commit murder eventually. Yeah, that thing's gonna become sentient. It's gonna print out a gun or something. Anyways, it's time to kill Frog Onceler. We don't actually kill him. We just beat his ass. Technically. Enkthon. Oh, what is your Coco Melon of choice?
I found a 2-time speed eating ASMR mukbang channel.
Oh god, that's right, you did find that.
I'm watching people eat a lot of sausages.
How's that going for you? Are there satisfying snaps?
Yes.
That's good. What did I had... I was trying to think, like, what have I had recently that I really liked eating? And what I was thinking of was I was thinking of the hot honey chicken tenders I had yesterday. Those were really good. Handsome Flog. I love that he's the first boss with a different title. Alright. Lord of the Lengthsome Gate. He's got long legs. And I think one of his arms is a violin. That's pretty cool. Let's hit him with the dots real quick. How are we doing for time? We're almost at 3 hours. So probably won't do a prey run, but definitely gonna do that one Eden verse. Just so that I can do my weekly. Oh, sweet melody. Ah, fuck! Alright, let's go. Alright. Alice's got the right idea. I like that Minfili is taking it so slow. And then Urianger just fucking warps. God, it's so... I absolutely love how much personality they put into, like, the Scions crossing the tightrope. It's such a good bit. Gage, who famously has never failed this once, and I did it! I did it! Y'all ain't got shit! Y'all ain't got shit to clip! Oh god, you're right. But it does mean I did it perfectly. And that is something to brag about. Oh, disgusting. Urianger cheats because I tried that and you can't do it. You can't, it's true. Temptacles. I think Alice's sprinting is my favorite though because it's just an illusion, takes it seriously anyways. It is very good, yeah. Ugh, I'm bleeding. Uh-oh. I'm going imp mode.
I shall protect thee.
That's my bad. I wasn't paying attention. Hello, Furnace Burns. Welcome. I hope you're having a good evening. Oh. Welcome to the stream. I'm almost done kicking Frog Onceler's ass. Give me a moment. I do think the violin arm is really cool, admittedly. You didn't do the funny thing and take too long. I did get turned into an imp, though. That's pretty funny. You did sneeze. Bless you.
Bless you in chat, please.
Can I get a bless you in chat for my wife? I can look over here to see the chat, or I could look up there. Press F to bless you. That's not how that works. Sorry, I'm having fun with my VTuber tracking my blinks. Blink, blink. Blinkety, blink, blink, blink. Alright, Aranje, what do you have to say about all that? Fucking nothing. No, we need to... Hold on. Their mastery over glamours is truly astounding. Is it over? I dare say they've had their fill of sport. Time to collect our prize. Phew, we did it. I gotta wipe my mouth. Blech. Yeah, peh.
You should get like a drippy acid mouth combo.
Oh, that would be neat. Unfortunately, I think the modeler and rigger that worked on my VTuber are like, I think kind of backed up right now, so they're not really taking on like any new like edits to stuff, unfortunately. All right. Oh, bumped my mic stand. Stretch my bones. Oh.
Wilford, Wilford!
Thank you. Oh. That's concerning. But they're also supportive.
Jolly good, sir.
Oh, you do not hold back.
So this mukbang compilation channel, they'll put like little...
But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
You know, copyright, non-infringement or whatever.
Right, yeah, transformative works.
And they'll like say some weird shit. I think something I just read was, yes, the taste of cheeseburger is true pleasure.
I mean, that's true.
I understand, but it's just funny to read sometimes.
Cheeseburger good. Taste of cheeseburger is true pleasure. Alphino, how do you feel about this tiny frog having a deeper voice than you?
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Of course! Of course! There it is, the relic you seek. Yours for the taking.
Yay!
Have care you do not break it, though, yes.
Happy.
Ah, but you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
Oh, thank you.
More? I want to see more of her!
Yes, yes! I could watch her forever!
I don't like where this is going.
Why don't we just make her one of us? Yes! One of us!
Ooble gobble? I think we need to leave. The frogs think you're hat.
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that?
Well, you know what?
Have the crown, but in exchange, we
Bam.
will have you!
I think I would like to leave Don Meg. Beowulf, can I get an assist? I have bad news about leaving Don Meg.
Wake up! Wake up, damn you!
Oh boy! So, dude.
Ah, you're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can.
Turtle taught me.
I'm sure you had your reasons. But the first rule of dealing with the Froth is do not deal with the Froth. It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them.
What about my friends?
Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering.
Oh, thank goodness.
They'll be searching for you, I expect.
Can you imagine how pissed the Froth must have been when they realized I could breathe underwater? Just like, what? This is bullshit. This has never happened before.
That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days. They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people.
Where have I heard that before?
Always
Except maybe
froze
the
over in
welcoming
winter
part.
being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder. I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
Yeah, I'm gonna do real well. I'm gonna be super good at saving your world. Don't worry about it.
Show numbers.
Oh.
9.
Oh.
Find numbers.
So yeah, this is basically the first version of Ishgard, which is kind of funny. Because it's just like, the other ones are like, you know, Kaluja is a, like, coastal area with a big city rising out of the sea. Amarang is a desert, even if it is cold. Raktika is a big, great forest. So it's just like there's obvious parallels on those ones, but then like Ilmeg is just so far removed from what we think of Kurthus and Ishgard.
That's what it used to look like, Gage.
I mean, that's true, yeah. And then Dalamud affected the trout population.
He made the salmon look like that.
Okay, there's Urianger and Alice. Where'd Alphino wash up? Where's Thancred, for that matter? Puff wheeze. You said it, girl. Why are you puffing and wheezing? You can breathe underwater, too. I'm going back in. I'm going back in. Nay, my lady, exhausted as thou art, thou wouldst only endanger thyself. I prithee, rest a moment. There was nothing where we looked. Eigeld. Yeah, what's up? Sup, fuckers? Bunny bunny banani banani banoy bononi bunny bonani bononi. Dear gods, were it not for Sorbon's blessing, but I need not labor the point, I am glad to see you safe and well, my friend. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Have you any idea how worried we were to wash upon the shore only to find you weren't with us? Oh, but I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The Fwath kept that part of the bargain, at least. Oh, thank you. While there were certain twists and turns, our work here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness. I'm wet. Oh, thank goodness you're still there. Sulwyn, is something amiss? A great big mob of mortals is marching to Ilmeg. Mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. Ah, that'd be the Yulmorans. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they? Rather the reverse, I fear. The Yulmoran army, at a guess. Meaning, we can play with them? Sulwyn, I would love for you to play with them. As much as you like, but just to be sure, I will return with you to confirm their identities. If they are who we expect, we will require your aid. If Alphino is coming, then Alice will be too. Oh, I just bumped my mic again. Then Alice will be too, yes? Can't have one without the other, you know. Alright, just remember, we're not your playmates this time. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. Don't worry, I've done this sort of thing before. I'm super good at this. Indeed you have. Very well then. See you afterwards, my friend. Na 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 na. Okay, so that's where we're gonna go ahead and put a pause on Shadowbringers. 1 second. So next up, we're going to be doing, oh, hold up, staring straight at the ground, no spoilers. Ooh, we gotta get out of here, Yeet. Okay. So, to cap off the stream, we're gonna go ahead and do Eden's Verse Furor. Eden is a post Shadowbringers thing, so if you need a hand, I'm gonna be going in as DPS. So if you have not, if you're watching this to sort of like play along with Shadowbringers, first off, cool. Hi, I'm glad you enjoy my playthrough. What was I saying? Yes. So Eden is post Shadowbringers content. So if you are following along and you have not finished Shadowbringers previously, this is probably where you're going to want to stop. But otherwise, if you have finished Shadowbringers, you can, and you've done Eden, then by all means, continue watching. Let me see where I'm at 18. Bum 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 bum. Wow, now, now. Na, 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 na. Oh, Delina Rabnath is on. Kale, Delina's yours, right? It's been a hot minute since I've had to do any sort of like... I'm on Belmont still. Do I need to? Yeah, no, you're good. I can do a cross-world party. That's not a problem. Bodinga. So feel free to go in with whatever class you want to go in as, though, like I said, I am going to be going in as DPS. I'm gonna have to do all of Eden as Gunbreaker anyway, which I'm not worried about, because Gunbreaker is one of the tank classes I'm generally a little bit better with, and I've done a lot of post Shadowbringers stuff as tank, I'm pretty sure. I know I've at least done all of the near raids as tank.
9.
Because I was trying to get the gear for it. So go in as whatever it is you want. Just let me know. Or just let me... can I do a ready check? Hold on. Can you do a ready check with Crossworld Party? You can. Why does that still say I'm Gumbagel? That's weird. Alright. Anyway. Is there an open duty finder? Is there grumble grumble? Is there mumble mumble? Joint. Oops. A spout. Were they checking out my outfit? I hope they thought it was cool. I hope I look cool. I hope Sprouts think I look cool. That's a 7-minute wait time. Oh God. Or not, I guess.
Show numbers. 2. Hide numbers.
Eden's verse. Football.
It worked! Both wind and fire have answered the call. Green, are you alright?
Garuda and Ifrit looking different is going to be a really interesting. I like the context for the designs in Eden. Oh wow, just getting right in there. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, just immediately all sorts of stuff just blasting right off. That's gonna look great on the bit rate. I just got fucking bonked. Okay, note to self, I do need to pay attention here. It's important. Wait, hold on. Nope. Is that something that I needed to... Okay, well... I'm gonna assume it's fine. I don't remember how large parts of this fight work, so... Oh, there's two little pyramids, so two people have to take the brunt of it. Okay. That's right. Hits you. Hits you with my big attack. Okay. Okay. I don't like that. I don't know what that is. Oh. Maybe like right here? Oh, no, not right there. Not right there. Not right there. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing fine. E freed up. Yeesh. Are we over here? Oh. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, alright. Should we be focusing on anyone in particular? Maybe Gruda. I can't tell how close I am to anything here. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. Shit. Oh god, right, they do this shit. I forgot. Whoa. Whoa. Does that refill their health bar? Nope. I cast spell of get your ass. This is a joke. I'm a physical DPS class. I don't have spells. That hurt. Okay. Whoa. Yep, one of our dudes is down. Oh, more of our dudes are down. I'm gonna hit him with the big attack. 1 second. And we out. Na 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 na. Oh, did everyone leave already? I didn't even get to... Man. I didn't get to give anybody a commendation. See, I'm here to save your inventory. Huh? I mean, I guess. I suppose. I got a player comm, though. So that was nice of whoever did that. Right, go ahead and claim my 20 tomes. What's that put me at? That should put me at like 38. I'm probably only gonna have really enough time to, unless I like really grind out fucking Prey over. Want to do Umbra with me for mine or nah? I could run it, but probably not on stream. I think I'm probably going to be ending the stream here. I just want to see, what am I going to want to go for? I'll probably go for the Ancient One on minion, honestly. I was hoping to be able to get the Falcon Ignition Key, Queen's Guard Barding, and the Ancient One, and then maybe a second Ancient One so I could sell it on the marketplace for inflated prices. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think I can muster up 200 tomes over the course of a few days, unfortunately. Better do Heaven on High. Oh, God. How much of Heaven on High do I have to do? This is the question. Probably more than I can possibly manage. You have to hit floor 50. That's a lot of floors. That's as much as 5 10s. And that's terrible. My back's itchy, goodness. The 10s don't take long? Grumble, grumble, mumble, mumble. I won't force you. I'll think about it. Maybe I can bang that out on like Sunday or something. I don't think I got anything. Do we have anything going on Sunday?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Yeah, I could probably bang that out on Sunday then. If I really wanted to. Maybe. I'm gonna think about it. I do still want to, at the very least, I'm gonna need to like grind Prey like twice in order to hit my next 50. I'll probably focus on getting the Ancient One for that. And then I think if I get another 50, I'll probably go for the Queen's Barding rather than the Falcon Ignition Key. Ow, bumped my fucking mic again. I gotta figure something out here. What does the Falcon look like? Hold on. Falcon Ignition Key. Used for Falcon mount. I mean, that's kind of a neat mount, but like, I'm not... Hold on. Oh, hold on. It's like a Zeppelin, but also a motorcycle. Fuck off. Okay, no, no, no. Queen's Barding. Queen's Barding probably looks cooler. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. What's the Queen's Barding look like? 1 second. Show me lackluster Final Fantasy XIV online wiki. It's Queen's Guard Barding? It's Queen's Guard Barding. Okay. Oh, the Queen's Guard Barding is so cool! Yeah, no, I think I would go for that before the Falcon. Alright. Alright. We gotta end it for the day. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark. That's AcidXSHRK, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Chat blocker art was done by Isaac, who you can find on Blue Sky at Knucklebone. That's KNUCKLEBONE. Isaac is a cool guy. You should follow him. Model was done by Teva, who you can find on... the model itself is done by Teva. You can find on Blue Sky at Teva Meow. That's TEVAMEOW. Rigging was done by V747, who you can find on Patreon at that handle. Upcoming streams. Tomorrow, probably going to be finally heading back into Darksiders 2 to do more of that. I think we are doing White City stuff next. Saturday, we're going to be doing the alternate ending for Force Unleashed, and then doing the What If DLC, which is honestly like a lot of fun, just in terms of how it fucks with Star Wars canon. So I hope you'll tune in for that. Next week, we'll be doing more Shadow of Mordor on Wednesday, and we'll be back for more Shadowbringers probably on Thursday. Because, yeah, I don't think... Yeah, no, the, Hildebrand stuff doesn't come until at least 7.25. I'm pretty sure. Alright, oh, where's my controller again? I have to, like, set the controller, like, behind, the mic stand to keep it out of the way. Let me just check real quick. Do I know anybody who's streaming right now? Penny's like streaming like every fucking day. So at the very least, she might be on that we can go ahead and read.
Going on.
Oh, she does, doesn't she? Good for her. Good for her. Let's go ahead and raid into Penelope. Go say hi.
Hey Siri, pause. Thank you.
I gotta like type the name out. But yeah, that's going to be it. Everything. I want to thank everybody for coming by, and I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.